Alright, it's Monday night. I've had a whole lot going on the last 2-3 weeks and haven't had time to make hardly any videos or upload any. Heck, my computer giving me trouble. Just endless stuff. So anyway, tonight I got a little time. I think I'm gonna put the oil pump in. I got it in, the Melling oil pump. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Here's what she told me to do. She said I needed to take a couple of 2/1000 feeler gauges, take the cover off the front of the Melling pump, which I did, and I stuck one feeler gauge. I slid it in from this side up in there, see it there, 2/1000, and I got another one right there, 2/1000. It fits pretty snug, so I think everything is centered now. And I can go, she told me everything's centered now, and I can go ahead and put these bolts in with a little bit of Loctite. As soon as I figure out what the torque spec's supposed to be, I forgot. Alright, I bought this in a pawn shop like 10 years ago for like 35 bucks. And I was super pleased to use it for maybe the second time today. So I tightened down my oil pump cover bolts to 108 inch-pounds. Bought this fancy schmancy kit from the Amazon, you know, since they bring it to your front door, and it helps center. It does center the seal. Anyways, I should loosen these bolts probably. Also, and it comes with this plate here, so you get the top right. So you're side to side, top and bottom centered on the crankshaft, which seems like a mighty fine plan to me. So the idea is you get everything centered here. Your oil pan rails are equal. We'll just snug them bolts up there, and then we can tighten these bolts, and your front cover is on the money. Which I am not on the money. I don't have any money on account of this and that. Alright, there it is. Works pretty slick. I think I can go ahead and tighten up my bolts and got the front timing cover on, which is all I'm going to have time for tonight, because it's getting late and I still got to water the garden. So, and another thought, I was listening to a song on the radio that said, I love you like I love some kind of music. You know, given the state of that kind of music, the country music, I don't think that's really a compliment. I don't know. I'm not sure that it is. Alright, anyway, let me get this done. That's pretty slick. Look at that. Torque down, centered. The oil pan's going to be right. I think they cost like 23 bucks or 30 bucks or maybe, I don't know, all these bucks are running together. Alright, now I'm gonna take that off. Used a Blackhawk 2-inch socket to drive the seal in, worked great. Alright, it's a Sunday afternoon. My brother's been visiting the last couple weekends, so I haven't done much of nothing, but that's okay. You gotta visit with your brother, right? At least that's what I think. We need to wrap this little project up. I didn't film none of it, but it needed a carburetor and throttle cable. Carburetor's already on it. Some of the little guys did some work on it that we had to repair. But that's okay, that's how you learn. And I need to put the throttle cable on it and park that one back in the shed. Or ride it, but 6'2" guy riding that thing's kind of funny. And I got to rebuild the head for the tractor. I think I'm going to go do it all myself, valve job and everything. I've got that stuff. I got a valve grinder over there. I got some cutters for the seats. And I got new guides and everything for it. So we'll see how that plays into how things go, but I still am trying to come up with something for this engine for heads. I just don't want to throw those old heads on it. I'm struggling with that. So, but I need to make up my mind and get this ball rolling, because this is stretching out way further than I planned on. I got a million other projects too, and I'm talking too much, so I'm gonna shut up now. Well, Chinese carburetor, no bueno, barely would run. Old carburetor cleaned up good. It's okay. Right, bud?
Right.
It's hotter than heck out here, but I'm gonna go on and do it, at least for a while, I think. I need to get this thing back together. All right, we've just done a compression test. The young man here has helped me out. Look how excited he is. He's a lot bigger than he used to be, ain't he? Anyways, guess what happens when you turn in teenager and I turn into old man. Anyways, we got the lowest cylinder was like 140 and the highest is 150. So all 140, 140, 145, 150. So I think we're in good shape on compression. I've got all the fuel leaks solved, it appears. So now I can commence to putting the rest of it together. And I'm gonna unhitch the battery before I do it. Okay?
Sounds good to me.
I got the intake on it. Now I gotta do some other stuff. You know, and all like that right there. Am I doing good?
Doing just fine.
Well, I got a few hours on it. I got the intake on. Should have pulled that red hose off. That one right there. That's that little coolant line that goes to the throttle body. Should have pulled that off when I had the intake off, but I forgot to. Anyways, it's too short, so I need a new one of them. And my light won't stay lit because the battery's dead, and it's hotter and blazes out here, and I'm all sweaty and dirty. So I think I'm gonna quit. What say you? What are you nodding about?
You're pretty dirty.
Alright, maybe we'll continue this video tomorrow.